Greetings, Sagittarius. Happy Aries season. Happy New Year. Happy motherfucking New Year. I used to laugh. I'm like, why does Nicki Minaj talk like that? Like, you know how she like turns into like Roman or whatever? I'm like, why does she talk like that? Now I understand. Especially when the fire is here, it just, you can't control it. The Knight of Wands, you cannot control it. You are excited. You're excited, and people are excited to talk to you, and it's just, oof. And I want to tell you to calm down, and I really want to tell you to calm down because you really should. You really should. You know, the sun is in Aries from March 19th to April 19th. We currently have Mercury in Aries. You should calm down. The Knight of Swords. You should slow down. You should relax your mind. You should take some time away. But you're excited, and it's really hard to, it's just hard. So give yourself grace. You know, and I think it's also hard too because people are like you are so like I'm not even saying like attractive, but just like people are rushing towards you and they want to be connected to you, but they don't fully understand you, and that is complicated. The Knight of Swords, it's complicated, and you feel like you can communicate things into existence, and in a lot of ways you can, but in a lot of ways you can't. And that is, again, complicated. So another reason why you should calm down. Because the things that you can't are first going to feel like the things that you can. And you're like, that doesn't make sense. I don't get what you're trying to say. I know you're being logical and you're being direct, but what? You know, there are things that you want to bring into existence right now in love, in business, in life. Yeah. And you feel and think that you can do it, that it's on you now to do it. You have this regal Leo 5th house energy that says, I can do anything. And you can do anything. But right now it's not about doing anything. Right now is about being and being bright in that, who you've become, and aligning and letting those opportunities, whether they be love or professional or whatever, align to you. When the sun is shining bright, the sun isn't out in the world like, hey, look at me, come find me. When the sun comes out and it's a gorgeous day, people can't stop talking about the sun. People rush towards the sun, right? People want to have a romantic picnic under the sunlight. Yeah. But when you don't take a second, sometimes the sun gets too hot and it burns people and they've got to go inside and turn the AC on because it's just hot as shit. I live in Vegas. It's almost summertime. Okay. So the sun in Aries from March 19th to April 19th is you being able to turn up the heat when you want to turn up the heat, and turning down the heat when you realize it was up too high, and it was like too hot in the apartment because you had it on 78 like I usually do. You're like, damn, I need to turn this down. This season is, you want it at the right place for whoever's coming in the door, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you've gotta kind of mold to your experience and to what's coming to you now, and especially in terms of love and career. And it's okay to need time to sort through that. And we've still got all this energy in Pisces. Mars will enter Pisces on March 22nd and be there until April 30th. This is the success, and you just are just loving as hard as you can. You know what I'm saying? The ambition is absolutely there, but this Piscean energy, you can't help it. You make every person you meet feel like your family, and that's where the success is coming from right now. That's what actually makes you feel fulfilled with the success that's actually here. But the reason you can't feel it is because, or if you can't feel it, it's because you need to connect more deeply with people. You need to be more intimately connected to your clients, to your, with the boundaries. But that connection is very much so needed right now. That bonding is needed in terms of your career, in terms of just really your pursuits as a whole. You need to be bonded to people in your life, no matter how it's complicated. I know, I get it, but you need connection. And that's the success that, getting comfortable with that need is a change for you, but it's a good change. And, as you can see here with the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, I mean, that's love. I know you can't see, but that's what I just had up. That's all this love tied to the money, right? The King of Pentacles tied to the career. It's paired together right now. And once you can not go back and forth about that because of the hurts and because of the Saturnian, Capricorn, hardcore adult lessons, once you can kind of just put a stamp of like, got it, I understand. Even though this is complicated, I need to be connected to people that I work with. I need to be connected to my clients in a real way, but also this is about business as well. And that merge is happening with all of this Piscean energy. And it's, it's emotional and it's confusing because this Piscean energy is the shadow. But, you're supported. This fourth house, activating your fourth house is Piscean energy. Activating your fourth house this is carrying you through it, and in a lot of ways it feels really sweet and really fulfilling as well, especially financially, especially the levels that you're reaching. It feels very fulfilling. Yeah. But you're waiting on that click, and it really doesn't come until the beginning of May. And so take your time. If there is a Capricorn in your life, they want to love you for the long term. They want to have a family with you. They want to make money with you. And the full moon in Libra on March 25th is like, you don't want it unless it feels like true fulfillment. There are things that you have in your mind that connections in the past, current connections, whatever, have made you feel confused about, because they know that you are fine with toggling between your heart and your mind. And even if your heart is confused, your mind will make it make sense, and you guys will live happily ever after. And really, you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? And the full moon in Libra on the 25th is like, you know what? I know you're confused. I understand, because your heart is like, wait, I love you. I love this. I'm so attracted to you. I'm so attracted to this situation. It feels like it can be, but the Seven of Cups, for some reason, like, it doesn't feel complete. It doesn't, I'm confused. Like, emotionally, I'm all over the place. And the full moon in Libra is not having it. The full moon in Libra is like, bro, everywhere you look, you got options in love. Everywhere you look. And if you can decide that you're not going to accept emotional chaos and confusion from the relationship in your life, those options can come to your doorstep, and you can pick and choose. You can date around. And I think that's really what you need. I think that the fixed requirements that you now have around love coming in here on the 25th, but you should already start feeling it. It's like, I need this. Like, I cannot compromise this. I know that this is what I need. I know that this is what I want to give in a relationship. I know what I want. And I'm not going to let the love that I have for you, even if you do check 8 out of 10 boxes, these 10 boxes aren't, I'm not trying to be like, trust me, we have about 25 boxes, right? So those 10 required boxes are absolute requirements, no wiggle room in these things, period. Those other 15 things we could, shift around. But these 10 things that I know, if these things are not right, I will be confused. I can't budge. I can't budge in that. And the full moon in Libra is like, as hard as it is, as confusing as it is, I know what I want and I know what I need. And even if it takes me months or years to sort through the people that come to my doorstep, at least I will not allow myself to be in a state of chaos, because I am accepting things from a relationship that I know does not create true balance in my life. Yeah. There is a Libra that wants to come through here, but the Libra is very confused. So I would, again, just go on this dating journey. If you're already in a relationship, there's a lot of compromise needed, and you can compromise. You're just a bit self-centered right now. But there's a lot of compromise needed, and there's a lot of, you just want more romance, Mercury is already in Aries in your 5th house, and it will go retrograde on April 1st until April 25th. And this wants to bring back every relationship, every ex, every, person who crossed your path, and it wants to make you think that they are a potential, and they're just not. They're just not. Like, the way that this Libra energy wants to sit here and be like, honey, do you understand what this year is about to be? You don't, I'm telling you. You might understand mentally, but you do not understand. Trust. Please do not because things are still sorting themselves out relationally right now, especially in terms of romance, you know, and in terms of business. Please, please, please. We're grateful for everybody. Please, please, please do not hand your heart to any of these past people. The person that will be your person is very smart. Very smart. And you know how you are. Like, you love a holistically intelligent person. That is just so attractive to you. Intellect is attractive to you. That's what we're looking for. Not someone who just talks or thinks. Someone who asks questions. They'll ask really good questions. Like, will you marry me? And tell them no. Not yet. Obviously, if you've been in a relationship for a long time and your partner is proposing to you because this is your season of romance, of course, I'm so excited for you. But if this is a new person, let them romance the hell out of you and you just sit back and take it. Take that shit. You deserve every bit of it, especially in terms of love. Oh, in terms of business, it's like everything is fair. New moon in Aries on April 8th. You're too bright. You're too bright, and so have fun. Relate to people in ways that you typically don't really have time for because there's just too much to do and you don't really like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the energy. Now you have the energy. And the win is definitely professionally and getting shit done, but it's really just becoming like best friends with your coworkers, with your business partners. This Libra really wants to work together. Especially in love, this Libra wants to build together, and I think you just may not be ready yet. You've been through a lot and you need the person who wants to come in. You need them to really prove to you that your time and energy will be properly reciprocated. And if it is, then it's a conversation that can happen. But I think that dating is fine. I think it's okay to be unsure. I think it's okay to enjoy making money with people. And the fact that you've worked so hard on your life path and everything's coming to fruition in really sweet ways. And then, you know, next month you have there's a lot of work to do. And, you know, having the wrong person in that position can make it seem like you have even more work to do. So if it's not feeling right, I would not entertain it. When Taurus season kicks off on April 19th, you have too much to do. You don't have time. So clear your plate now, especially if you're dealing with some chaotic romantic situation. Clear your plate. Clear your plate. Because I don't know how much you're going to want to carry that love and all of that work come April 19th. I don't see you really wanting to. It's going to be exhausting. I would be patient and wait for, this energy that feels like family and really takes things off your plate. Love you. You can schedule your private readings and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description. The Aries season playlist Pulse is out now on Apple Music, and the link is also in the description for that. The Aries season kickoff Instinct is out now on YouTube and Patreon. And I will see you guys in Taurus season. There is a shift coming that requires you to calm down, be more quiet, and be more productive. And you should prepare for that month of productivity and quiet. See you then. Love you.